Hey there, seekers of wisdom and success. Before we dive into today's powerful message, I want you to know that what you're about to hear isn't just another motivational video. It's a time-tested framework for living that has guided emperors, philosophers, and countless successful individuals throughout history. Every principle we'll discuss today has the potential to fundamentally transform how you approach your goals and handle life's challenges. So, stick with me. I promise that by the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to achieve your dreams while maintaining your inner peace. You see, in our modern world of hustle culture and constant pressure to succeed, we're often told that sacrifice is inevitable, that we must choose between our ambitions and our peace of mind. But what if I told you that this is a false dichotomy? What if there was a way to pursue excellence while remaining unshaken by the storms of life? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism comes in. Now, forget everything you think you know about Stoicism. It's not about suppressing emotions or maintaining a stone-cold facade. Instead, it's a practical philosophy for living a life of purpose, resilience, and meaningful success. The principles I'm about to share with you have their roots in the teachings of great minds like Marcus Aurelius, who ruled the Roman Empire while maintaining his philosophical outlook, Epictetus, who rose from slavery to become one of history's most influential teachers, and Seneca, who navigated the treacherous waters of wealth and power while keeping his soul intact. As Seneca wisely noted, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This quote perfectly encapsulates why these principles are so crucial for modern life. We're all given the same 24 hours each day, but how we approach them, mentally, emotionally, and practically, makes all the difference. Let's begin with the first principle, the dichotomy of control. This fundamental concept of Stoicism might seem simple at first, but its implications are profound. Marcus Aurelius expressed it beautifully in his personal journals, later published as Meditations. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about the last time you felt stressed about a project, a business venture, or any goal you were pursuing. How much of that stress came from things entirely outside your control? The weather that might affect your event, other people's opinions, market conditions, or competitors' actions. The Stoics teach us that focusing our energy on these external factors is not just futile. It's the primary source of our anxiety and internal turmoil. Instead, they advocate for a laser-focused attention on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, our responses, and our preparations. This shift in perspective is revolutionary. When you truly internalize this principle, you'll find yourself becoming more effective while experiencing less anxiety. Let me share a personal example that illustrates this principle in action. I'll continue with the script in my next response, to maintain flow while respecting the length considerations. The next section will delve into this example and transition into the second principle, providing practical applications for modern life while weaving in more Stoic wisdom. A few years ago, I was working on launching my own business. Like many entrepreneurs, I initially found myself consumed by anxiety about market conditions, competitor moves, and potential customer reactions. I would lose sleep wondering if another company would beat me to market, or if economic conditions would turn against me. Then I discovered the Stoic approach, and it transformed everything. I started focusing exclusively on what I could control: the quality of my product, the depth of my market research, the effectiveness of my communication, and most importantly, my own mindset. This shift didn't just reduce my stress. It actually improved my business outcomes because I was channeling all my energy into productive actions rather than wasteful worry. This brings us to our second principle, amor fati, love of fate. This might sound strange at first, but stick with me, because this principle has the power to transform how you handle both success and setbacks. Epictetus taught us, don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well. Now, this doesn't mean passive acceptance or giving up on your goals. Instead, it's about embracing reality as it unfolds and using every circumstance, good or bad, as fuel for your growth. Think of it like sailing. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails to reach your destination regardless of weather conditions. Consider this. Every major success story includes setbacks that, in retrospect, were crucial stepping stones. Steve Jobs being fired from Apple led to his growth as a leader and eventual triumphant return. Walt Disney's early business failures taught him invaluable lessons that shaped his future empire. These weren't just obstacles they overcame. They were essential parts of their journey to success. The third principle we need to discuss is what I call the internal scorecard. Seneca put it perfectly when he said, "The greatest power we have is the power of choice." This principle teaches us to measure our success by internal standards rather than external validation. In today's social media age, where likes, views, and public approval seem to define success, this principle is more crucial than ever. The Stoics teach us that true success comes from knowing that you've acted according to your principles and given your best effort, regardless of the outcome. Marcus Aurelius, despite being the most powerful man in the world, wrote in his private journals, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." This emperor understood that external achievements mean nothing if they come at the cost of your integrity and inner peace. Let me share how this principle transformed my approach to goal setting. Instead of focusing solely on traditional metrics, like revenue targets or subscriber counts, I started measuring my success by questions like, did I give my absolute best today? Did I maintain my integrity in challenging situations? Did I learn and grow from my experiences? The fourth principle is particularly powerful. Memento mori, remember that you will die. Now, I know this sounds heavy, but stay with me, because understanding this principle will dramatically change how you approach both your goals and your daily life. This isn't about being morbid. It's about gaining clarity and perspective. As Seneca wisely noted, life is long if you know how to use it. When we truly internalize our mortality, we gain an incredible sense of focus and urgency. It helps us cut through the noise and concentrate on what truly matters. Think about it. How many times have you postponed your dreams because there's always tomorrow? How often have you let fear of judgment or failure hold you back? The awareness of life's finite nature can be the most powerful motivator for living fully and pursuing your goals with courage. The fifth principle that we need to embrace is what the Stoics called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity. Now, in modern terms, we might call this strategic pessimism or preparedness thinking. As Seneca wisely taught us, the man who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive. This principle isn't about being negative or expecting failure. Instead, it's about mentally preparing yourself for challenges so that when they come, and they will come, you're not caught off guard. Think of it like a mental fire drill. Just as businesses run emergency preparedness exercises, we should regularly consider potential obstacles in our path to success. I remember when I first started creating content, I would get devastated by negative comments or technical failures. But then I started practicing this Stoic principle. Before launching any project, I would ask myself, what could go wrong? How will I handle criticism? What's my backup plan if technology fails? This mental preparation didn't just reduce anxiety, it actually improved my performance because I was ready for anything. The sixth principle is particularly beautiful. Focus on contribution rather than achievement. Marcus Aurelius captured this perfectly when he wrote, "What benefits the hive benefits the bee." This principle teaches us that true success comes not from what we acquire or achieve for ourselves, but from the value we create for others. This shift in perspective is revolutionary in how it affects both our success and our peace of mind. When we focus solely on personal achievement, we become trapped in an endless cycle of comparison and dissatisfaction. But when we focus on contribution, we tap into something much more fulfilling and, ironically, often more successful. Think about the most successful businesses and individuals in history. They didn't set out primarily to make money or gain fame. Instead, they focused on solving problems and adding value to others' lives. Steve Jobs focused on creating products that would transform how people interact with technology. Mother Teresa focused on helping those in need. Their success and legacy came as a byproduct of their contribution. And now we come to our seventh and final principle, the practice of self-reflection. Epictetus advised, "Every day and night keep thoughts like these at hand. Write them, read them aloud, talk to yourself and others about them." This regular practice of self-reflection is what turns philosophical principles from mere ideas into lived wisdom. The ancient Stoics had a practice of evening review, where they would examine their day's actions and thoughts. They would ask themselves, what did I do well? Where did I fall short? What could I have done differently? This practice isn't about self-judgment, but about continuous growth and learning. In our modern context, this might mean taking a few minutes each evening to journal, meditate, or simply sit quietly and review your day. Ask yourself, did my actions align with my values? Did I maintain my peace while pursuing my goals? What lessons can I take forward into tomorrow? Now, as we wrap up these 7 principles, I want you to understand something crucial. These aren't just ancient philosophical ideas, they're practical tools that become more relevant with each passing day. In our world of constant distraction, endless competition, and relentless pressure to succeed, these principles offer a path to achievement that doesn't require sacrificing your soul in the process. Remember, success without inner peace is not success at all. As Seneca reminded us, what's the point of having countless books and libraries whose titles the owner could hardly read through in his whole lifetime? That mass of books burdens the Yaisho student without instructing him. Similarly, what's the point of achieving external success if we lose our inner tranquility in the process? The beauty of these Stoic principles is that they show us how to achieve both, how to strive for excellence while maintaining our center, how to pursue our goals while remaining unshaken by external events. I encourage you to start implementing these principles today. Begin with the dichotomy of control. Make a list of what you can and cannot control in your current situation. Practice amor fati by finding opportunity in your next challenge. Develop your internal scorecard. Let memento mori inspire you to take action on your dreams. Prepare for obstacles through premeditatio malorum. Focus on your contribution to others. And most importantly, reflect daily on your journey. These principles have guided great minds for over 2,000 years, and they can guide you too. Remember, the path to success doesn't have to be paved with stress and sacrifice. By applying these timeless Stoic principles, you can achieve your goals while maintaining and even enhancing your inner peace. Thank you for staying with me through this journey of wisdom. If you found value in these principles, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content that bridges ancient wisdom with modern success. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep pursuing excellence with tranquility.